What is happening, guys? Niz is here once again, bringing you week 13 of our subscriber Saturday request videos. Week 13 indeed, unlucky for some. And in fact, kind of unlucky for me in this gameplay, yeah. It was a good gameplay overall for me, but for the team, not so much. But I will in fact get into that shortly. First, I'd like to say today we are using the AK-47 with suppressor and ACOG sight, ballistic knives, tomahawks, flashbangs and claymores. Perks are hardline, warlord and marathon, all pro of course, because that's just how I roll. Yeah. And kill streaks were also requested this game, and they are napalm strike, chopper gunner and dogs. And before I forget, this loadout was in fact requested by this guy, appearing on your screens right about now. Right there. That is the guy. So go say hello to him. I just dropped my phone. Ouch. It didn't actually hurt me, so I don't know why I said ouch. I said ouch on behalf of the phone. Let's just get that straight, actually, yeah. I'm rambling on about stuff that doesn't matter. Yes. So yeah, as well as this, before I forget again, because I always forget to mention this, feel free to drop me a loadout in the comments section below. Let me know what you'd like to see me using next week. Something easy is always nice, but I do enjoy a bit of a challenge too, so if you feel like being a bit mean and giving me a loadout that you actually hate, feel free to do so. I don't promise a good gameplay with that though, and I am like a magnet for RC cars. I hate the things. Like, I feel like self-harming every time they kill me, but that just wouldn't be good, and self-harming isn't cool, guys. I shouldn't have made that joke. I'm sorry. Anyway, you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Okay. Okay, that wasn't the part that I thought it was, but in fact, this is even worse. Look at me, trying to get a tomahawk kill, and I die. I die. It was well deserved. I deserved to die, but in fact, this is the bit that I thought I was getting into. Here we go. What do you know about tomahawks and missing knives and getting your ballistic knives out and then getting a knife? Yeah. Anyway, let's this play-by-play commentary thing just doesn't work well for me. I might actually do one of those one day, a play-by-play commentary, just kind of commentating over what I'm doing. Would that be something you'd like? Just let me know in the comment section below, as well as posting a loadout. But yeah, the next thing I'd like to say quickly is thanks to you guys. In the last video I put up, which was the sick live comp, and I sounded like crap and I felt exactly the same. I had some sort of short-term flu. Some of you would call it a cold. But yeah, it was like a severe cold, I'd like to think. But yeah, it wasn't good. It was kind of awful. But I'm feeling a lot better now, and thank you to everybody who sent me nice comments and nice messages and nice tweets and all that sort of business. It was very much appreciated, and I felt very loved indeed. So thank you. Yes. And yeah, anyway, I'd like to talk about the gameplay quickly, because like I said at the start of the video, I played well, but my team, on the other hand, unfortunately, the same cannot be said for them. I hate to get like this, and I hate to think that I'm better than everybody, but in this case, there's no doubt in the fact that I was actually kind of better than everybody. Yeah, my team were pretty awful. I got the most kills and the highest KD out of everybody on both teams, but the best KD after mine on my team was actually a 0.54. Just to put like how perspective, just to put how rubbish my team were in perspective, you know? Like, by all means, I know some people do play badly, but nobody got over a 1 KD on my team other than me, and I'm not a KD kind of guy, but yeah, when it comes to your whole team being that bad, it's kind of irritating. And do I get dogs? I do get dogs. There they go. My little puppies, the dogs of war. They will be released shortly. But yeah, like I said, it wasn't the best of games for my team, but it was a pretty good game for me, so I figured that I'd post it anyway. So yeah, needless to say, we did lose the game, which we should have won by a landslide really, but yeah. I don't like posting losing games, by the way. I think this is only the second game that I've ever posted where we've lost. But I figure, you know, you don't really watch the game for wins. You watch the game, well, you watch the gameplay to watch me. And here's me, I was actually trying to get my chopper gunner out there, and the enemy team just literally called in a an attack helicopter, so I was getting kind of annoyed trying to shoot it down with ballistic knives and whatnot. But luckily for me, my teammates actually take it down really quickly, which I suppose is one thing that they're actually good for. And then the second it gets taken down, I'm pretty certain I get my chopper gunner out. So yeah, that was alright. And yeah, anyway, the video is coming to a quick end, and I still need to talk about a few things. But yeah, let's get onto a topic quickly. I know in Thursday's livecom, I said I was going to see Paranormal Activity 3 that night, which was in fact last night, Thursday night. And you guys wanted my opinion, so without ruining it for you guys or giving anything away, it was really good. The movie was a prequel, which for those of you who don't know, it was a movie prior to the first two movies. It kind of puts things into some form of perspective. It was really interesting. You actually saw how some things came about and why things happened like the way they did. And yeah, it was really good. I would advise you all to watch the second one again, just in case you missed kind of one of the main things, because I didn't realise something until my friend mentioned it to me when something happened. I was like, oh, that does make sense actually, yeah. But yeah, it was really good, and I think the best part for me was the fact that I had a huge guy sat next to me, as in like really muscly. Like, go Google Brock Lesnar. That's how big he was, and and yeah, like every single scary part of the movie, this guy kind of let off a little yelp and jumped out of his seat, and I was like, oh my god, how can you be scared of these things? You're massive. Ghosts to be scared of you, you know. But yeah, it was really good. I advise all of you who are older than 15 to go and watch it, and yeah, and just don't be that super masculine guy. hold your own, act cool, even if you do get scared. It doesn't matter. But yeah, and the last thing that I'd like to touch up on quickly before the game ends is what do you guys deem a reasonable score for a YouTube game realistically? I think I'm kind of my own worst enemy when it comes to choosing what games to post. Like, I get a lot of games which are like 22 and 4, 28 and 6, that sort of score, and I don't personally find that good enough. Would games like that come across to you okay? Would you guys mind watching games like that? You know, they're still pretty high KD games, but I still feel kind of, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're too low, and attack helicopters don't like me, and I get killed again in a second. And yeah, those last two kills don't count, guys, just to let you know. They do not count at all. And the final score was unfortunately a 55 and 75, but look at me there, 32 and 5, which we're going to call 32 and 3 because those last two kills don't count. But yeah, like I said, guys, look at my team scores, absolutely awful. I don't like to be that guy, but absolutely awful. But yeah, quickly before well, the video's ended now, but I'll just extend the scoreboard for a little bit. But yeah, what would you guys deem a good score? Because for now, it doesn't really matter for Black Ops, because I've got a nice little backlog of games that I can still put out that are all pretty decent scores. But I'm thinking more for Modern Warfare 3. Would you guys kind of deem 22 and 4 or a 28 and 6, that sort of gameplay, a good score? Would you guys like watching that? Like, I'd never post a 20 and 10 or something stupid like that. Like, I get quite happy when I get 20 and 10, but you know, it's not a YouTube worthy game. I know that much. But yeah, so let me know about that in the comment section below as well. And as always, guys, thanks for watching the video. The final score was a 32 and 5, like you just saw. And I would love it if you could follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links are in the description as always. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. Livecom Sunday will be out tomorrow as always. And yeah, Niz is out. Peace.